Some Ohio lawmakers are looking to put new voting rules on the November ballot, including locking voter ID into the state constitution. But it's also sparking controversy over what it could mean for how people could cast their votes. Faith Zahowski, she spoke with supporters and opponents of the amendment. So Faith, what is driving the divide?
Sponsors of the bill, like Ohio State Senator Teresa Gavarone, say it would lock these laws in for the long term and continue preventing election fraud. But opponents argue it's unnecessary, and one sentence inside could open the door to restricting early and mail-in voting. It's already a law in Ohio. Voters must show photo ID at the polls. Now, lawmakers want to lock that rule into the state constitution.
That's what a constitutional amendment does. It really provides the long-term security of our elections.
Sponsors like Ohio State Senator Teresa Gavarone say it's about keeping elections secure.
We need to do everything we can to make sure there are 0 cases of voter fraud. By requiring a photo ID, we're securing that. So when you go to vote, no one else has voted in your place using a document that doesn't show a photo.
But Holly Monsis, president of the Toledo-Lucas County League of Women Voters, says that problem is rare.
Ohio is one of the most secure registration and voting processes of the states. Spending a lot of time trying to get rid of the 1% we know about because they're caught. So that doesn't seem like the best use of our legislators' time to be pursuing something that isn't really a problem.
Concerns are growing over one line in the proposed amendments. It says lawmakers wouldn't be required to allow voting any other way than in person on Election Day. So, could early or mail-in voting be at risk? State Senator Paula Hicks Hudson said in a press conference Wednesday morning that possibility is concerning.
Under the name of election security, we're actually making it harder for voters to vote. In this day and time, you've got hospital workers that work 12, 14-hour shifts, or factory workers that work these shifts and may not be able to get to the polling locations in time if it's on Election Day only.
But Senator Gavarone says the amendments won't limit voting options.
We want to make sure that the language is broad and anticipates anything that might happen in the future. This does not in any way restrict mail-in ballots or early voting. This constitutional amendment doesn't do any of those things. It's really strictly a photo ID requirement at the polls.
A Senate vote on this amendment could come as soon as next month. The resolution requires 3/5 approval from both the House and Senate to be placed on your November ballot for you to have the final say. Reporting in studio, Faith Zahowski, WTOL 11.